Good morning, students. We will be starting our class in 3 minutes here. We wait for everyone to join first. Okay, so let's start with the class. Okay, so this exam is 2 hours exam, yeah? So the title of the subject is Business Finance, FIN201, yeah? So here we can see the format of the exam is will be given two sections. Section A will be 20 MCQ questions. So in other words, if it's 20 MCQ, then each question carries 1 mark. So it's a total of 20 marks. So this part is 20 marks. Okay. This is section A. Yeah? And then for section B, you will be given 5 structured questions. So here it will be a total of minimum of 5, maximum of 15 to 20 marks. Yeah. So this one will be a total of 80 marks. Okay, so section B gives you 80 marks. Section A gives you 20 marks. So when you add, you will be given 100 marks. So we will be marking it upon 100. Then you will be given 2 hours to write the exam. So this is a closed book. You have to be physically present at the examination venue. Okay, where they will give you the questions, you the answer. The topics that we are going to cover is topic 1, topic 4. Topic 1, introduction. Topic 4 is time value of money. Okay, so this marks 20% to your total assessment. So we give you 20%. So if you get 100 marks in this exam, you get 20% to your total assessment. So whatever that we have today, we will be sharing it in the each LMS page. Maybe I hope you guys have the access to the each LMS page, okay? Okay. So now I'm going to go into the important questions. So questions that we will be looking at. Okay, so for these questions will be questions related to your midterm, obviously. Yeah. So whatever that you see today, it will be uploaded later for you. Okay. Now, do you have any questions for me regarding the midterm notification? Do you have anything to ask? Okay. So just want to double check with you. Is your tutorial all discussed in class? Your lecturer discussed the tutorial questions in class? Okay. So can I get a reply from anyone here? Okay. What is your reply? Is the midterm discussed in class? I mean the revision. I mean the tutorial questions. Was it discussed in class? Okay, you did some of it. Okay. So later, if we have time, if you need any help regarding your questions, then you all can communicate with me, yeah? Subjected, we have enough time to learn. Yes, good. If they have guided you, I'm happy, yeah? Okay. So first, we will complete all the time value of money. Then we will go into the, what we call, into the um, theories. Okay, theory, chapter 1, what we have is all theories, chapter 1. So we will look into the calculation, then we will go into the theory. Okay. Okay. So now we look into this question. So Harib deposited 5,000 in the saving account, earning 6% interest compounded quarterly. And after 4 years, how much will he have? Okay. So this is the timeline. First is the timeline. So Ari deposited 5,000 in the saving account today. So how much will he have in 4 years? The I is 6% per annum. So the formula that we have to use is which value, the present value, 1 plus I power of n. 5,000, 1 plus 0.06 power of 4. 6,312.38. Okay. Can you calculate and give me your answer first? Quickly, guys. What's your answer for the question? Okay, so what's your answer, guys? Quickly, please type in the chat box. I want to see your answer. Okay. Okay, correct. 6,312. The answer is 6,312.38. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, next. You invested 3,000, 9% compounded interest. After 5 years, what's the value? I is 9%. That's the value after 5 years. So here you have to use the value. So this one is okay. So what's your answer here? Okay, type out your answer quickly. Okay, answer is 4615.87. Okay. Okay, question number 3. Lina borrowed 25,000 for 4 years, repaid in one lump sum. Which financing option is cheaper? Okay. There's something wrong with the question. Okay, so we have 4. Okay, so which financing option is cheaper? If I pay simple interest, it will be 25,000 multiply 4 multiply 0.07. So 25,000 multiply 7,000. This is my interest, 4 years interest, total interest. If I pay annually, it is well, this one, the interest alone is 7769.901. This one, quarterly, you divide with 4. Here you multiply with 4. 4 years, or multiply with 4. Okay, so here So this one, interest, interest alone. Now this is the interest. Interest for C, So if you're doing daily compounding, is continuous compounding, so the exponential will be the number of years is days is 365. It's considered as M. So you have to take 25,000 times again about, let me calculate again. So you will get higher amount here. So the answer would be, okay. Simple interest, Okay, let's see. Multiply with 4. Okay, so the interest portion is The lowest interest will be simple interest. Okay, question 3. Yes. You have anything to ask me? Okay, in the meantime, we continue here. We'll just continue the next question. Okay, so this one, 2,000 investment made for a child to for a child grows to 100,000. Your I is 7%. So you want to calculate the N. N is IN, FV divided with PV, IN, FV, 1 plus N, 1 plus I. Okay. So IN is log function, future value is 100,000, present value is 2,000. 1 plus 0.0. So you will take 82 years. Okay, so this is the duration. If you have anything to ask, you can stop me in between. Okay. Ravi wants to invest 8,000 today to reach 10,000 in the future. Which statement is accurate? Higher interest rate reduces waiting time. Time to goal is independent for interest rate. Lower interest rate reduces waiting time. Waiting time is fixed for all rates. What do you think? What do you think the answer is? So the answer is, anyone want to try? Try out. Question 3, what is lump sum? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, lump sum means you borrow and you pay one time in total amount. You cannot hear me, is it, guys? What's the problem? Okay, let's look back into this question. Okay, so first we look at the question first. Okay. Do you have anything to ask? Okay, no, okay, so now we continue. Heavy rain in HCMC, Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, heavily raining. You guys be careful, yeah? Stay safe, okay? Now, I'll try my best to explain as loud as I can, okay? So basically, lump sum means you are borrowing, okay? So you are borrowing 25,000, right? Today. So you will pay in 4 years one total amount. That means in between, you don't pay any interest, no interest in between, only pay at the end. This is lump sum, one payment. Lump sum is total lump sum. Okay, lump sum is it. The meaning is total, one total payment. Are you okay? Can you understand? Yeah, okay, good. So now I calculated. Do you understand my calculation or do you want me to repeat again? If in the chat box you ask me to repeat, then I will repeat. If not, I'll just continue to the next question. You want me to repeat or you all understand the question 3 calculation? Please reply in the chat box. Yeah, the formula I already wrote, ma. What are you saying? I already wrote the formula here. Oh, you're talking about this question. Okay, understood. Okay. So me to repeat lah. Me to repeat or not? Quickly, guys. This one you don't understand the formula, is it? Well, I'll just repeat lah. Oh, question 3 is okay. So what are you saying? Okay, question 3, the formula is basically future value formula lah. Future value is present value 1 plus I power of n. I've been writing the formula, guys. Can you see here? Everyone got formula. This one is the same thing, future value. So that's why I didn't write. So it's future value formula. Okay, so future value, present value, IN. Okay, now this one simple interest is no formula lah. Basically, is this you just take this, multiply with the 7%, gives you the value. Simple interest. Present value, multiply N, multiply I. It's a simple interest formula. This one is this formula. Okay, A is simple interest. EV multiply N multiply I. That's the formula. B is future value. Present value multiply power of N. C is compounded frequent annual quarterly. I divided with n m. M is 4. M is n lah. So quarterly m is equals to 4. C m is equals to 4. Okay. Okay, guys, just give me a moment. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, sorry. Okay. No, the question that I'm doing now is I'm just adding on as and when. That means I'm looking at my midterms and I'm just adding the questions. That's why I didn't give you all in beforehand. So I'm just giving you random questions. Okay, so but if you want, I can share the questions with you. Just give me 5 minutes. Maybe I'll share five questions lah. So then I'll keep adding, and then after that we will have more questions. Just give me a moment. Yes, this one is revision class. This is not tutorial. So revision is you do the questions in class together with me. Yeah. So that's the reason I didn't prepare the set beforehand because I want to change. During the class, I will change according to my the time. Okay. So as fast we go, we will give more questions. Like if I give a set of questions, then it will Okay, so this one you will get, sorry, B will be 2.34 years. Okay. I repeat again for question 5. Okay, question 5. The main point of the question is, okay, so this person invested 8,000 to reach 10,000. Okay, so the future. So which statement is correct? So they're saying higher interest rate will reduce the number of years. Okay, so the answer is A. Higher interest rate will reduce the number of years. This one, B, independent. That means they're saying number of years and interest rate got no relationship. C, lower interest rate, lower the number of years. Okay, let's put interest rate as I lah, so it's easy for us to follow. Interest rate I. And then D, what they're saying is waiting time is fixed for all rates. Okay, it's fixed for all I's. Okay, so the answer that I said is A. The correct answer is A. The higher the interest rate will lower the number of years. Okay. So why will it lower the number of years? I proved to you. I want to show an example. Okay. We have two scenarios. 8,000, I invest 10,000. Okay. So I want to say, let's say I is equals to 10% or 5%. So example, so now this is my question to you. So when I calculate, if I is equals to 5%, my N will be 4 per. We calculate to confirm it. And then if I is equals to 10%, my N will be here you will get 2.34. Yes. So which is the better value? If you invest at 10%, so you get number of years will be less. So when your I increase, your number of years will decrease. So this is the answer. Question 5. Clear? You understand? Okay. Now, question number 6 now. Okay, so Noor Aini invested 40,000. in an account earning 8% annually for 6 years. She wants to meet a future needs. 65. What will the investment be enough? So invested, the key points, key points. You can copy down the key points for question 6. Please copy, invested 4,000. So the I is 8% per annum. The N is 6 years. So present, they put in 40,000. So this person needs 65,000. So will this investment be enough? Will this be enough? Okay. So zero years, put in 40,000. How much will this be in the 6 years? Yeah. Okay. What formula should you use? Formula is, who can give me? Is it present value or future value formula here? Give me your answer. Is it present or future? What formula should you use here? Can you type down the formula for me? Present, okay. Why is it present, not future? Now I ask to Trang Wing Nek. Can you unmute yourself? Trang Wing Nek. Are you there? Do you Trang Wing Nek? Do you Trang Wing Nek? Are you there? Can you unmute yourself? I want to talk to you. I want to understand why is it present, not future from your side. Cannot hear you. Where are you? Can you speak louder? Why is it present, not future? Why? Why you guess it's present? I just don't understand. Okay, in the timeline, right? This is present, this is future. So now in present, you are putting in, I already told you, present, I'm putting in 40,000. So you want to calculate present for what? You don't understand? No, I'm saying, this is a very, very simple question. I will read for you. Present, I'm putting 40,000. So why should I calculate the present? In present, I'm putting 40,000. So I want to find out whether it's enough in the future because I want to compare with 65,000. So when I ask you, you say you have to calculate present. Very, very simple question, this one. So you have to calculate future. You cannot calculate present. Okay, so the formula for future value is present value 1 plus I power of n. Okay, can you calculate for me this answer? Trang Wenek, can you please calculate this answer for me? Give me your answer. The rest also, if you want to try, you can try. Yeah. Please give me the answer, guys, for that question. So when you okay. Okay. Your answer is okay. So present value is 40,000. 0.08. Number of years is 6 years. Okay, can I get your workings, guys? New can I get your workings? Myung T Meng. Why? How do you get 40961? I think something wrong with your answer. The actual answer is 634 7.49 after 6 years. This is wrong, huh? This is wrong. Okay. I'm surprised that you're giving me this answer. How do you get that? It's so simple, the calculation, huh?
I calculated in present value.
Huh?
If I want to receive 65,000 RM in the future, so where I need to invest um, how much investment.
Okay, now.
So I
No,
calculate.
wait. I know what you're saying. Now,
Yeah.
what is the question asking you?
They asked
Can you
me.
read the question?
Yeah.
Can you read the question first?
Will the investment be enough?
No, darling, read the question here. Read what is this? Can you read with me?
No.
Read the question.
More I invest
Mm.
40,000 RM in an account earning 8% only for 6 years.
Mm.
She wants to meet a future need of 65,000 RM. So will the investment be enough?
Okay. So now I am this person. Okay, listen to me. Don't unmute yourself. I'm this person called Nur Aini. Okay. So I have 40,000. Okay, I have 40,000. Okay, I have this. This is in my hand. I'm holding this. Okay. And then I go to a bank. The bank say can give me 8%. So I put my money into the bank. Okay, for 6 years. So how much will I get from this in 6 years? Because for me, right, for Nur Aini, she needs, you know what's the meaning of needs, right? She wants, can you hear me?
Yes.
Excuse me. Okay, good. She wants or needs 65,000. So is it enough? You see the question? Is it enough? What she's investing today, is it enough to meet? So how much will she get in 6 years if she invests in the bank? So when I calculate future value, I put in 40,000 today. In 6 years, how much will I get? Simple as that. I will get 6347.49. So is it enough to meet my 65,000? Is it enough or not enough? Is it enough? The answer is it enough? That's all. Is it enough? You understand? Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Ah,
understand. I got it,
ah,
but uh, in my opinion, I think to
ah. What opinion? The question didn't ask you all that. Everybody has their own opinion. I also can think anything I want, but the question didn't ask me that. What do you mean by your opinion? You're going to answer it in using your opinion, is it? It's wrong. She
uh,
asking you, she wants to meet a future need of 65,000.
uh,
So will it be enough? You must understand the question. I can think whatever I want also. Anything can be the answer. If I think anything creatively, then you can set your own questions and give your own answers. The question didn't ask you that. The question simply says, she investing 40,000 for 8% for 6 years. She wants to meet a future need of 65,000. Will it be enough? So my answer question to you is now, will it be enough?
mm,
Yes or no?
okay, maybe
Huh?
my calculations is wrong.
Sorry?
Maybe my calculation is wrong
No, no, your
because
calculation is wrong. But I want you to understand this with me now. Will it be enough? Is it enough to meet 65,000?
no,
No, that's all. That is the answer. Not
yes,
enough. So the answer is, will investment be enough? No, the answer is not enough. That's all. That's the answer. Okay, your calculation is definitely wrong. You go and rethink back why your calculation is wrong. Think again. Okay? That's
and
all. Yeah, go
so
ahead. You want to ask me anything?
mhm. Because
Anything?
I think if I calculations PV
Mm,
equal 40,961.02.
mm.
So I also uh, invest and I also answer the question, will the
Okay.
investment be enough?
That means you must answer the investment is not enough. You bring it to the present value, can, but you must say
Yes,
the investment is not enough. Okay,
yes,
the final answer is the investment
no,
is not enough. She do
no,
not have enough to meet. I mean, you're thinking the other way around. You're not thinking towards the future value. But to be honest with you, you want to compare is 65,000. If did she meet a 65,000? No, the question is the 40,000, will she earn enough money in the future? That's the question. But if you want to go the other way around, how much will she need to invest today? Is 40,000 investment enough for her? Then you can calculate back to the present. That one not an issue. If this is an
Okay.
MCQ question, then your calculation is correct. You can also calculate like that, and you can find out the answer should be not enough. Okay, that
Yeah.
means the final answer should be not enough. If it's an MCQ question, calculating it back to the present, comparing with 40,000 is not an issue. But when you are calculating it in a subjective, in the objective manner, it's better to calculate to the future, because they're asking you, how much will she get in the future? Will it be enough to meet 65,000? Not enough. That means in the future, she only have 63,000. That means not enough to meet the 65,000. She need to top up in an investment. Okay, that's the logic of it. That's why I ask you to calculate back to the future. Okay, but if you are looking in the present term, just to answer the question yes or no, shouldn't be a problem from this side. Okay, thank you to you. Okay, so
Okay.
I
Thank
understand what you're trying to say. Okay, now
you.
we go on to the next question. Question number, what question is it? Question number 7. Okay. Okay, now this is another question. Okay, now calculate for me this one. Retail shop records 250,000, okay, in sales this year. Okay, so 250,000 sales this year. So this amount will grow at 12%. What will be the projected sale after 5 years? Okay, so how much is the sales here after 5 years? How much will be the projected sales after 5 years? So this one, what formula should you use? Present or future? Present or future, guys? You type on the chat box. Future value, you put a future value, okay. So let's calculate that, correct? Future value, present value, power of n. So your answer is 440,585.42. Okay, so this is the amount that you will get in the future. Okay. Now, this is question number 7. Now, question number 8. So the present value for 10 years annuity due paying 4,000 annually. Okay. So can you look into it? What is your answer for that? Present value. Annuity due. So what's the difference? Due and ordinary. We have two types. We have ordinary, and then we have the due. This one is the end node. U is the beginning node. So in this case, this is due, right? You can see from here, it's due. Annuity due paying 4,000 annually. So what is the present value? So what formula should you use? Present value annuity, but then use the beginning node, which is multiply 1 minus okay. This is the formula. Here you can also put 1 minus 1 plus I power negative n divided by I. Also can, this formula, okay? Whichever also possible. Here, this one you have to add because it's annuity due. Okay, so what's your answer, guys? Please calculate for me. So what's your answer? Three one two zero 6.7. Why are you using present value here? Why present value? Single amount. I think that this present value is, I don't know what answer is this. 2233.57. What is that? Okay, that's wrong. So the final answer is actually. Okay, do you have anything to ask in this question before we move on? Anything you want to highlight from your part? Students, anything you want to ask me? Okay, no, let me go on to the next one. Okay, question 9. Okay, question 9. Perpetuity that pays 8,000 annually. 5 years from now, 9% interest. 5 years from today, what is the value of the perpetuity that pays 8,000 annually? 5 years from today, a discount of 9%. Can you calculate for me? So now I want to calculate the perpetuity value. It pays 8,000. So when I calculate my perpetuity value, the perpetuity value will be is equals to A, C, cash flow divided with R. So my cash flow will be 8,000. R is 0.09. So I get a value here. I'll get it here. Okay. So 888.88. So this amount is at the 4th year. Because you calculate this, you get at the 4th year. So now I want to calculate what's the value today. What's the value? So I bring this back to the present. So the present value is future value divide. So year 1, 2, 3. The amount. Okay, guys, do you have anything to ask? Okay. Do a question and we move on. Make sure you recalculate, confirm the answer. Wait, I think I made some error. This one is supposed to be 8,000 divided with 88,000. Here's the answer. Okay, I already changed the answer. 88,000, right? It is not 8,800. Too many eights, so I confused already. So it is Are you okay? At 0.4. Oh, you're asking why 5 years from today, why it is 0.4. Okay, why is it 0.4? Okay. I explain why. Okay. So now when we have a question 0 to infinity, right? So now let's say I'm getting 8,000 for unlimited amount of years. Okay, so unlimited. So I want to calculate what's my present value. So I will be calculating to the 0.0. C divided with R. I'm calculating to the 0.0. So C is 8,000. R is 9%. This is what we are doing now. So we will get our answer 88,888.88. So now we are starting from fifth year. So this is assumed as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from fifth year onwards, I'm getting 8,000 consistently forever. So I'm getting fifth year onwards. From here, 6, 7, so on. So now I want to calculate the NVT formula. So the NVT formula will be here. The present value, we will be at 40th. Okay, this is the example. So we are calculating up to year. This amount will be the amount year, the 40th. So from the 40th, we calculate 1, 2, 3, 4. So we bring it back to the present. So present value is equals to future value divided. So my future value is when I get 62971 point. Okay. Are we okay? Are we okay? Can follow? Okay. Now, question 10. At what interest rate will 15,000 double to 30,000? About it annually. Yeah? So for double, right, we can use the double. So at what interest rate will it double? So here for 100 annually. So 0 to 6. So from 15,000 to number of n is this one. So what is it? Primarily, what is the interest rate? So the interest rate formula is okay. What's your I? Can someone calculate? Give me the answer. Please calculate and give me the answer. Quickly, guys, give me your answer. Okay, good. So you got 12%, yeah? Answer is, okay, 12.25. Okay, if you use rules 72, okay, also can be done, rule 72. So from anything doubling, that means you are doubling the value. 15,000, you double to 30,000. So double, right? Even 1 to 2, okay, or 10 to 20, anything you double, the number of years you have to take, okay, 72 divide with the number of years. In this case, you want to calculate I, so you have to divide with the n. N is given 6, right? So it will be I is equals to 72 divided 6, so you get 12. Okay, this also can be done. If you use rule 72, you will get 12. But 12% is not accurate. Okay, 12% is not accurate. Reason being, if I put 12% into this, I will not get 30,000. 15,000, 1 plus 0.12 power of 6. 15,000 times with 1.12 power of 6. Actually, I only get 29,607.34. So if I were to look back at your answers, right, the one that is correct is this one. This one is actually wrong. Okay, so this one is the correct one. Okay, why is it wrong? Because the question did not ask you rule 72. If they ask you to use rule 72, then you can use this one. That's this one. Otherwise, you have to use the normal method. If you use 15,000, you use back the value. Now you will get an accurate answer. You can try, yeah? Okay. Okay, so you get yes, around 30,000. So you get your 30,000. Some is very different, almost 400 you get difference. Okay, so this is the correct one. This is wrong. If you didn't, if the question didn't ask you for rule 72, then don't use rule 72. So, okay, so now next is question number 11. Okay, so you are offered 250,000 today or 350,000 in 5 years. So if your discount rate is 7%, which one should you choose? Take 250 today, take 350 in 5 years, both are equivalent, wait for the economic index. Okay, which will be the best answer? So in order to answer this, you have to first of all calculate what is the worth. Okay, so you have two options. One is to take 250 today or to take 350,000 in 5 years. So you have to calculate what is the worth of 350,000 today. Because you have two options. One is take 250 today or take 350,000 in 5 years. So you want to compare. You want to see which is higher. Is it 250 today or is it taking 350 in the 5 years? So you can calculate, you can bring your 350,000 to the present, you compare with 250. If the 350,000 present is higher than 250,000, then you go with the 350,000. If it's lower, then you go lower. Okay, you can just go ahead, take your 350,000. Okay, so now the present value is so what's your answer? Calculate for me. So this is worth lesser today. Its worth is only 249,545.1. So I can also invest 250,000 for 5 years. What will I get in the future? I use future value lah. Future value. So I'll get 350,637.9. So it's lower. This is lower. So you go with 250,000. So what is your answer? A, B, C, or D? What is your answer? What should your answer be? Can you please let me know? A, yeah? Okay, so you should take 250,000 as the answer. Okay, so deferred annuity payment 10,000 annually for 6 years, starting the end of 4th. So what is the present value? Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and F. So 6 years, I'm investing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So at the end of year 4, what is the present value? First, you calculate the present value to year. PV. So now you must use PVA first. So PVA is annuity, multiply the formula. You all say must show formula, right? 1 minus 1 divide 1 multiply formula. Okay, so now so what's our answer here? Okay, so you get this. This one is the value year, PV value, the third year. So now from here, I want to calculate to the present. So 1, 2, 3. So it will be PV is equals to as the answer. Okay. You have anything to ask? No, okay. So now, anything to ask? Should we take a short break? Why PVA and then PV? Why PVA and then PV? Because we look at the question. Okay, can you read the question for me? A deferred annuity pays 10,000 annually for 6 years starting at the end of a year. The discount rate is then, so what is the present value? So they're going to pay you 10,000 at the end of the 4th year. Means year lah. Okay. So for 6 years, they're going to give you 10,000. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 years. Okay, 6 years. So what is the present value? So can I calculate using future value formula? Why I use PVA? Because present value annuity, because all these are same amount. When the values are the same amount, you can use annuity formula. You calculate it back to this present, and then from here, you calculate back to here. Otherwise, you have to calculate one by one. One value here from 4,000, from fourth year, bring it to the 0 year. One by one, you have to calculate. One by one. Okay? It's a waste of time. So you can just use PVA, then one formula, that's all. Otherwise, you have to have more than one. You have to keep calculating. Like you have to put 10,000, divide 1 plus 0.09, power of 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 10,000, 1 plus. So this is wrong. This is not supposed to be like this. So from here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Calculate. Then from here, one by one. So we don't want like that. This is too troublesome. I don't want this kind of answers. So straightforward. Just calculate to the PVA, and then from here to here, finish. Okay, so you only have to do two workings. Otherwise, you have to have many workings and calculate one by one. So we don't want that. Then you have to add everything together. So your answer will be less accurate. Okay, I hope I've answered your questions. We are going to go to the break in a bit. Okay, a bit will be the break. Okay, maybe we take 10 minutes first, and then we will. So what is the formula? What is the formula of PV? PV formula. Are you seriously a student of my FIN201? PV is future value. What is PV formula? What is PV formula? Who can write? Write for me the PV formula. Now, based on this, I give you what is the PV formula. Please, 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 please. What is PV formula? PV. What is the PV formula? Future value divide 1 plus I power of n. What is the FV formula? FV is equals to PV multiply 1 plus I power of n. What is the PVA formula? PVA formula is what? Who can tell me? A multiply with 1 minus 1 divide 1 plus I power of n divide I. Huh? Okay. This is the formula. PV is a future value. Okay. So I'll write for you all of it here. Then I'll copy paste there. Hmm. So these are the important formulas for you. Okay, so please take note. So next time, don't ask me what is PV formula, what is FE formula. All these are very, very basic things. You're supposed to know it before you come for your revision class. I don't know what you're doing in your lecture and tutorials. You're asking me questions on what is A, what is B. These are all important things you should know before you come for your revision. So basic things, very, very simple things. In your midterm, there's no formulas given. You have to memorize all the formulas. And these formulas will not be given in midterm. Okay, so you have to memorize them. Okay. So investment offers 7,000 in year 1, 6,000 in year 2, 5,000 in year 3. So discount rate is 10%. What is the present value? Okay. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3. So year 1, 7,000, year 2, 6,000, year 3, 5,000. So I is 10%. So what is the present value? So what formula should you use? Quickly, guys, what formula should you use here? Present value. Type out on the chat box. Okay, what's the present value formula? Quickly, give me your answers. Give me the formula first. What's the present value formula? I have typed out, right? So please type out the formula. What's the present value formula? Present value formula, guys. Which formula should you use? Okay, in this situation, right, should you use single amount or should you use annuity amount? Present value, should it be an annuity or should it be the single amount formula? Which one should it be? Which present value formula should you use for this question? Can someone reply? Are you all able to hear me? Students, I have 61 students in my class, 60 lab. Okay, 60, excluding me. But nobody wants to participate. Mhm. This is what we have come to as a society. Yeah? We just don't want to open our mouths. And I'm teaching you, taking my time, but you all don't want to participate. So what's the point I'm here? Huh? What's the point? This is your behavior, is it? Nobody wants to participate. Huh? You all are so quiet down there. I'm wasting my time. Are you listening or not? I'm even talking to somebody who's listening. Huh? Or you're just there not listening, not so that you cannot hear what I'm saying. Huh? Completely not acceptable behavior. So present value formula is future value divided with 1 plus with power of 1. It's very funny to do this to a person. Wait. 61 of you, nobody wants to participate. Only one or two, the same person is typing out. What about the rest? What are you all doing down there? Are you even following what I'm asking you, what I'm saying? Are you even able to follow? No idea what's happening. You just give me one answer. So can type out an answer. I can just copy and question, and I can get you the answer. What's the workings? No workings. Didn't participate. Put the formula first, not the answer. I didn't ask you what's the answer. I said, what's the formula? The formula is present value is equals to future value divided 1 plus I power of n. And then what's the workings? So what do you get? I don't know whether my answer is correct. Please double check. 8.88. Please double check. Okay, correct. Some of you got the correct answer. Okay, good. So is it the same person or is it a different person? The same person. New Tang, New Neck, New Ting Meng, and O Ting Nok. Very good. So New Tong Ning Nek and New Ting Meng and O Ting Nok is the only one in my class. The rest of you are just names. Don't want to participate. Please participate, the students. I don't want to be the just to complain, argue with you. I don't want that. We want to have a positive environment. Okay. To create the positive environment, you need to participate. Okay. Now it's now 11:11, the time in Malaysia. Okay, so we will take about another 10 minutes, we do, and then we'll end the class a bit early, and then we'll start again at 1 o'clock. Let's do that way, because we didn't give any break in between. So we end about a few minutes earlier. Okay, can we do that? We do one more question. Okay. Right after this class, I will be giving you more revisions. Okay, now. Good, okay. So now, right after this class, I'll give you more revision. Now, this revision I'm going to give you is the what do you call section B revision. Okay, so this is the question. A person is 40 years old, plans to retire in 60. Then they wish to have a retirement fund that will provide 30,000 per year for 90 years. Okay, until 90 years. So the fund will earn 9% interest per year during their retirement. Okay. Okay, so if I draw my timeline, 0 to 20. So that means this is due before retirement. 60 to 90 is 30 years. Okay, so 20 here. During retirement, not after, during retirement. Okay, so from year to year, my end is 20. From year to year, my end is 30. So during retirement, she has 30 years. Before retirement, 20 years. So it will be, if you draw the age right, it will be like this. 40 to 60, 60 to 90. Okay, this one is age, age. And this one is the years. Okay, so now 9% interest during the retirement. During this period, your I is equals to 9%. So using the annual withdrawal, 30,000 and a 9% annual interest rate calculation, calculate the amount required at 60 to provide for the income until 90. So the amount required at 60 means the amount required here. So she can withdraw until 90. How much is withdrawing? 30,000. So during this period, every year she will withdraw 30,000 for 30 years. Okay. So how much will she need? What amount? What is the withdrawal amount? Is 30,000. So calculate the amount required at 60. So what is the amount here required? So here, what formula should you use? Can you all try? What formula should you use? So it will be, the timeline will be like this. From the period of 60 to 90 years, the age. So 60 to 90 means n is equals to 30. So it will be 30 years. Okay, so this is, so what will the amount be in the period? So can you calculate for me? What formula should you use here? This should be a PV. You can tell me. PV, PVA formula, PVA. So it means she needs to calculate the X value at the 20th year. This is the one she needs. Okay, guys. So at the 20th year, I mean, at the 60 years old, she will need this amount. So once she has this amount at 60 years old, she will be able to withdraw 30,000 every year. That means at the end of the 61 years, she can withdraw 30,000 annually for a period of 30 years. Okay, do you have any questions for me? No, no questions. Okay. I assume you'll understand, huh? If the person plans to start saving at 40, okay, so start saving at 40, that means you save at 40 to accumulate the funds required at 60. So now 0 to 40 to 60. So 60, I need 308, 209. I need this amount. So if the person starts saving at 40 to accumulate at 60 and saving an interest of 7%, then how much must be invested today at a single amount? Single lump sum, single sum. So what's the amount that you need to invest today? So the N is 20, yeah? So it will be present value. So the future value is this amount. Power of 20. So 79647. So you must, when I invest 79,000 today, the single amount at 40 years old, I will receive this amount when I'm 60. Any questions for me? Okay. Okay, so the question is, how increase in interest rate before and after retirement, during retirement, would affect the required saving and retirement funds? Okay, so this one I wanted to change to during. How increase in interest rate? So now interest rate increase will increase the future value. Interest rate increase will decrease the present value needed to invest. So how will it impact the savings? So this one is the saving. So you need less savings in the present. Future is your returns. So if you increase interest rate, your future returns will increase. You need lesser saving today. Okay. So So this is my explanation. You can explain in your own words also. So my understanding of this explanation is like this for this question. Do you have anything to ask, anything to add, anything to check with me? Since there's no questions, I assume you understand what I've taught you so far. I assume lah, but we don't know. Okay, so I will later on. I will continue. I have a few more things to discuss. Once I've discussed everything, then I will give you some quiz to do in groups. Then I want your answers. And then from there we discuss. Then I'll give you some take-home quiz as well. Okay. So now we will take a break first. Okay, wait. What is single sum in the last question? Okay. Single sum. This one. What is single sum? Yeah, right? One amount. What is the single amount I need to invest? Single means single is one. Sum means amount. So what is the one amount I need to invest? So one value, only one. I only put one value. I don't need to put annuity. Single sum. Understand? So it's one amount. Single is one. Clear or not? Sum is amount. Are you okay? Li Hong Tang Tu? Are you good? Yes, one amount for investment. Correct. Single sum, one amount for investment. So I need this in 20 years. So what is the one amount, single amount that I need to invest to reach this amount? Okay. So now we'll take the break, 1 hour. Later also our class, class is one Asian time is 1 o'clock. Okay, you all also take a break, then take a 1 hour break that we already been set. Then we will meet back in 1.5 hours. Okay. Thank you guys.